Hello, welcome to FoodtokTV. I am Mayumi. Today it's actually we have a beautiful day in California here. Today I'm gonna make some Japanese cuisine. Actually, Japanese it's very easy to make like a Japanese kind of like fried noodle kind of thing. It's called a yakisoba. I think that's I'm going to make today. Welcome everyone. Welcome everybody. Tap on the screen, and I'm gonna actually making some yakisoba here, the noodle, and I think I'm gonna cook it. Well, as soon as I'm ready, I'm gonna cook it in front of right here. And if I have a little time, I have actually tonight's my dinner menu is a lamb, so I'm gonna kind of start prepping for my lamb. Hello kids, welcome. And then at the same time, my mom always when I started live, she wanted to be out. So I had to open up a door. So I'll be right back. Mom, you gonna go outside? You gonna go outside? Okay, go outside. You're going outside or you're not going outside? Okay. I guess she knows when I started this live here, she knows the food is coming. So that's why she wants to stay here. Stick with me. So anyway, welcome everyone. Happy, what day today is? Happy Wednesday, right? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Yes. So I am going to, let me close down here. So first step. What do I do first step is actually I have my contact lens on so I can cut my onion today. I do have some issue with cutting my onion. Welcome everyone. Tap on the screen, share the live. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a pork. If you can go to the Japanese Asian supermarket and they have like a thin pork or something, or thin, you can go with the chicken, pork. I mean, you can go with any like squeeze, anything. I mean, you can go with any kind of protein. So, but anyway, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. But I just couldn't have time to go to the Asian market, so I got a big one. So, pork loin chops. I'm gonna slice it very thin. But before that, let me actually wash a little bit of veggies and let's get going. How's everybody doing? Aren't you guys happy to TikTok back? I'm happy TikTok is back. But that was actually only for, what do I say? Not even like one day or something, right? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm grateful I can be back here and we can communicate and we can share all the stuff. So this is actually regular onion. Yes. So basically ingredients for this Japanese, hold on, let me put it down here. My trash should be out here so I can easy to put it in and out. Okay, so onion, maybe one onion, half onion, depends on how much you want to make that, and depends on how much you love the onions. But I think a half one is one of my son just took off the wisdom tooth yesterday, so he's not gonna eat this one. So we're gonna have less people, so I'm gonna have this is enough. How do I want to cut it? I'm gonna cut like this, and then maybe slightly, not too big ones, kind of like this, kind of like a nice and nice and skinny one. That's I want to cut it. Yes. Okay, so cut this onion first, and we're gonna cook everything in front of right there. That's a fun part to see. Okay, I'm gonna take this one middle parts here. So I'm gonna put all the veggies I cut is going to be here. Yeah, it's such a beautiful day in California. So my Momo is walking outside. She has a beautiful walk outside, and sometimes she sit on the pool and just have day bathing outside. Okay, so got the small one here. It's onion. And I didn't have a mushroom today, but I think a mushroom is also nice to put in there. What else goes with that? It's a very simple way, authentic Japanese way is like the one I'm using now, the ingredients. But here we are in the United States and we have so many different kind of vegetables, so we can put anything in there too. So cut it like this. And today is my drink. So then I got this bell pepper. I know, it's the only hard part is I cannot find a Japanese bell pepper here in the United States. Japanese bell pepper called a piman. I don't know why they call piman. I don't know, maybe come from the European words or something. It's it's completely different flavors. I mean, similar, But what's the difference is Japanese like sort of bell pepper is maybe like a small, like this small. So like more half of the size or maybe the quarter of the size. The outside is like much thinner, but has like the bitterness and some like, I don't know if you, probably you know like it's Japanese vegetable, they call the shishito. So similar to shishito, it's getting a little bigger, but it's a little different. I don't know how to describe, but it's like, it's so good. Yeah, it's really good. So I always looking for some, those one I can grow myself here. And it's hard to find the one. So, but if you have a chance, that would be a great one. The stuffed with the Japanese bell pepper is so good too. So let's see, I'm gonna cut this one, smaller pieces. So yeah, so Japanese dishes actually we use chopsticks all the time. We don't use spoons and we don't use a fork. We never use a knife. So anything you cut, any veggies, it's just want to make sure we don't need to use any. We can put everything in one mouth, so one bite. So that's you want to cut it there, smaller pieces. And sometimes this bell pepper has a little bitter flavor, so I don't want to put too much. And if you don't like a little bit, don't you think the green one is a little more bitter than like a regular one? So if you don't like the green one, then you can choose to like orange or yellows, another one. I feel like a little bit of less bitterness. So cutting that like this. And such the vegetable we have in Japan has a bitterness one. It's called the Goya. Does anybody had a Goya? Thank you so much for joining the team. Does anybody had a Goya? Like a Google like a Goya. Goya has like a very traditional food in Okinawa. And then yeah, but it's a really bitter. But it has so much vitamins and everything. And one of the like all the vegetable, the Goya is actually one of the best highest nutrients or stuff like that. And we're gonna put some bean sprouts too. Those are the good ones to have. So bean sprouts, yes. So put it here. Has a vitamin C, calcium, some little bit iron, potassium, and then surprisingly, this bag even has 3 grams of the protein. So those are the good ones. I'm gonna wash it a little bit and leave it here. Wash it and leave it here. I think this is gonna be easy one to cook. I feel like I'm gonna cook it so quickly. I am so used to cooking all kind of food, so it's like gonna be so quickly. But anyway, so I guess it takes the time to cooking this one. And then a cabbage. The cabbage is, let's see. Here we go. How much is, I always like to adding a lot of vegetable in my dishes. So I always like to add a lot. So I would use maybe half of it, maybe. Yes. And then I'm just gonna cut it now. This side. This knife is so good. I got this knife. I found as one of my Christmas gift myself. I got the meat knife too with the same brand one. It's called the Seki something something. Just come from Japan. It's really, really good. Yes, it's gonna be so yummy. I'm making called the Japanese noodle called the Yakisoba. So let me see. How do I want to cut this? Okay. Put it this way and then, oh, I think I should cut it the other way. Okay, anyway, so this one, again, you don't want to cut too big, because when you cut it too big, you don't want to cut too big, but you don't want to cut too small, because always veggies kind of shrink. So you don't want to cut too small to like you cannot even see the vegetable. You just want to kind of enjoy the vegetable to chewing a vegetable. So I would say putting this whole thing. It's warm here. I thought it's going to be a little cool, But even open up, I just opened my kitchen side of door. It's nice and warm. Okay, so this and that. Okay, put it that. Let's see, there's quite a lot of veggie, but I think when we start cooking all together, it's going to be shrink. So that's good. Let's leave it that way. Because we still have this big amount of this whole bag of the bean sprouts too. So I think the veggie is good now. So let's start working on the pork. Okay, so now cutting to the you have cabbage too? You love cabbage? I love cabbage too. And this noodle is, I always buy the noodle that it comes with like a sauce or something powder. I would tell them, I mean, the worst case you can use it, but I think the best is not using that packaged powder one and have your own one. I think that's the best. So I'll leave it at this one later. And then, oh, my drink. My drink today is Happy Wednesday. Cheers. Kanpai in Japanese. I have a chai tea with a mandarin aloe vera. Very good. So I'm gonna cut it this, but also I do want to, this is a lamb. I'm not gonna cut the lamb in this one, but tonight one of my meal is going to be a lamb. So I'm going to open up now. And then while I'm cooking, since I have to cut it, the pork, at the same time, I'm going to little bit to put in something. Okay. Actually, I never cook with this. I never cook this leg of lamb like that. I know it has a net here already, but can I take off the net? Or should I keep it net like this? Anyway, so let's put it in a side for now to just keep it like room temperature. Okay, so let's cut it. Let's cut the things I needed to cut it first. Then I'll do on my side thing. Okay, here you go. Oh, now I'm getting so hungry. Who's hungry? Are you hungry? Okay, can't wait to have this one. So the nice pork loin here. So we're just gonna cut it. I'm gonna use the 1 and 2 and 3, and then I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this one. Also, you wanna cut this nice and sliced too. And because again, so even we don't have a thin pork, maybe even this is a little big. So we'll see. Just as thin as possible, you can cut it. I think that's the goal. And you don't need to season this one because I mean, you can season a little bit, but the sauce we're gonna use has already some salt in it, so I don't necessarily to have maybe little bit when I start cooking. So as thin as possible. It would be nice to have like a machine can make like all the thin beef and thin pork. That would be so awesome. Okay, cutting this whole thing. Okay, small pieces. How's everybody doing on a Wednesday afternoon? I am cooking a Japanese noodle called Yakisoba. It is super easy. Yakisoba is more everybody eating more like kind of lunchtime. Lunch kind of food. Like, I mean, you can eat as a dinner, but more people eating more like lunch hours. So, have a little fatty parts. It's your call. You want to leave it. I like to take that little bit. I mean, little bit is okay, but I like to take a little bit off here. Okay, so take a little fatty parts off. And then keep cutting this as thin as possible, like that. I just got my brand new rice cooker this morning, so I don't know, the old one I've been using for, I don't know how long I've been using, quite a long time, And finally, like when I cooking using the rice cooker, it's kind of getting like, doesn't keep it warm. It keeps it warm, but I think feels like the rice is not quite the way I wanted to keep. So the textures or some things, I know it's just need to be a new one. So I got brand new rice cooker today. Although, if you love the rice, sometimes cooking the rice with just a pan right here is faster, but also sometimes better. But if you want to make a sushi rice or something, when you put the, thank you so much, when you put in the rice cooker and put it like, if you have like a sushi, when you make like that and then the rice comes out the perfectly like the sushi rice kind of quality, I don't know how they measure, but it's like comes out the really perfect. Yeah, so that says, I feel like I need to make some, maybe I should do a sushi menu next week. I just craving making my own sushi maybe next week. Okay, so put it this, put it that, and okay. And when you buy any fish, you cannot eat that if it's not like sushi grade. Actually, if it's not sushi grade, we don't eat, because that, like even when I go to the Japanese store to buy the sushi little package, sashimi package, and you have to eat it the same day, or like latest will be next day, and that's about it. You don't want to keep it for like 3 days or 4 days and stuff like that. Okay, so this one, I think I'm gonna put in, let me wash my hands first. I think that's what I should do now. Where's my older? Okay, here you go. Okay, let me wash my hands quick. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of seasoning in my pork before we start cooking all of it. Oh, I guess I don't need to wash my hands. I just realized, but either way. I'm gonna touch my lamb again. So, okay. Okay, so this one, you're hungry? I'm hungry too. So this is my beautiful, most adore sesame oil. You know, like a normal sesame oil, when you buy at the store, it's so dark looking, looks like old sesame oil or something. This one, look at this color. It's such a pure light color. And you can even use this one as like a salad dressing. It is just so, smells clean. When you eat it, clean, everything clean. So I like that. So I'm just gonna put the sesame oil here. And then I put this one a little bit, the seasoning here. Just a little bit of this black pepper, and then a little bit too, not too much, but just a little bit salt. And then you want to mix with the mix. There you go. Okay, mix. You don't need to do that, but you know, sometimes when you're cooking, the pork and whatever the meats can be stuck into like a pan or something. So when you mix with like this with the sesame oil, it has a nice flavors, but also doesn't stick onto the pans when you're cooking. So that's the two reasons. So I think that's it. So this is ready to cook. So I'm gonna put on the side. Now I'm gonna grab my garlic, just because I think it was the garlic. Oh, I need to pick up the garlic. I'm gonna do the garlic and the rosemary. Garlic and rosemary. Guess what I'm going to do? This garlic and rosemary is not that I'm gonna put into the Japanese. Hold on, let me get this garlic. I'm not gonna put in Japanese yakisoba. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna prep for this my lamb for tonight. So. Let me take the skin off here. Here you go. Okay, so maybe just a 2 or 3, however I need. And then, oh, I use this one. Oh, did I cut this one? Yeah, let's not put in this one here, because I cut my pork here, so I cannot do that. Okay, let's get me another one. Okay, here you go. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna chop the garlic. I'm gonna chop the garlic here. And then chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop. It is so outside and nice and quiet. I don't know where you are, but my neighbor here is such a peaceful neighborhood. Even I do have a school near me, but there's no events going on. So I don't think any kids are out there. Oh, I don't want to do like this. Sorry. I was talking. I feel so good. I don't want to cut like too small because I'm gonna put it into that in this my beautiful lamb leg of lamb. So this one, I never use much rosemary actually. How do people like doing this, and then people are, like people see the video going like this, and then get all the rosemary leaves like right away out. Okay, I don't know what they're doing because doesn't quite go into the way I want to go. But anyway, I don't need too much. I just need a little bit rosemary. Oh, this rosemary. Do you like that rosemary smell? It is so good. You chopped I know. I see some people go like one things and just take all the rosemary out. How that works? I've never done it. We don't have much. We don't have any dishes using a rosemary in Japanese dishes. Yes, you love rosemary. I know. Smells so good. The rosemary, rosemary, lavender smells so good. Okay, so my question. Actually, there's so much liquid coming, so I think I'm gonna use a little bit. I just want to put a little bit. This is not a yakisoba, but since when I'm touching any meat, so this is the one. So I don't know if it's necessary to have this one, maybe, but because I want to put it into. Wait, this is my veggies one. I don't want to use that. Where's my another knife? Okay. So I'm gonna put in. I guess I can try that. I'm gonna put. Whoa, that goes pretty deep. Okay, 1, 2. That goes like this. Okay, I never done like this, but I don't know if this net is necessary. But I think because it's necessary, that's why it has a net in it. So I don't against the whatever they made here. So I just wanted to put some. Slide it here. Oops here. Okay, it's pretty hard one. Okay, put it on the side like that, and okay, so then I'm just gonna put it like a little garlic in here. Stick the garlic in here so it has a nice smell. Do I need to stick in here? I'm not sure, but I think will be when you're cooking, has a nice smells and everything. Now I cannot even see which part I cut it. So, okay, let me find it. Let me find the one I did at one time everything. Yeah, some of you always do this one. Like, how she do like that? Okay, anyway, so I think I can find my own place too, but I cut it too small, so it's a little bit hard to put it inside. But I think, I don't know what else, where else I did. Oh, right here, like all the way here. Okay, so put some garlic in here. This will be nice. Just keep it in a little fridge, and before start cooking. What else? I just cut it. I think. I feel like I want to cut a little more here, but this is like hard. Okay. Anyway, so, and then you put the rosemary in it here. But I don't know if this gonna even have a stick in it. When I look at the, kind of. Okay, so put it here, rosemary. It's like we have a Japanese arts. Like we use all the flour, has like a big sponge, and you just use one at a time and just kind of putting it beautifully. I feel like I'm doing that right now. But there's a lot of question to this rosemary. It's a little different than what I see on the video. And because yeah, but rosemary itself smells very strong. So, but I'm not sure this was it's kind of like a little, I feel like I almost want to do rosemary like oh, I think I forgot one thing, but either way. Okay, so this is for just prepping for the dinner time. It's not quite beautiful than what I'm seeing on the TV show. I know, TV show people look at it beautifully, but maybe on your screen looks beautiful. That would be awesome. Okay, so what else? I'm gonna put more garlic here. I know I should have cut a little more, but I guess, oh well. Okay, so just simple. This is a small amount, so this is gonna be my experience. This is actually my first time I'm gonna use that. I love a lamb, but I always buy the different parts of lamb. This is my first time I'm cooking like that. So, and then we're gonna put some little bit salt and pepper. Let me wash my, no, I don't want to wash my hands because I'm gonna use it again. Just use a little bit of paper towel. So I'm gonna put a little bit of salt here. Just salt here. Okay, salt from outside. Okay, and then the pepper. Pepper goes outside. And okay, then I'm gonna put it back in here. This plate here, put it back. So this lamb can sleep a little bit, like all day until even dinner time. But also I like adding like this sesame oil. When you put a sesame oil outside, it's kind of getting a crispy. So I like to put in sesame oil here. And then, I know I should have used the wine, but I have only the red wine opened up one. I don't have a white wine here. So I'm gonna use let me wash my hands. Actually, let me wash my hands twice because I touched the lamb. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, so what did I say? What did I say? Okay, so I put something, oh yeah. I don't have a wine, so I have a little, still I have this sake left. I don't know if you've been watching my show. I've been using this for, I don't know when I bought this, like December or something. Yeah, beautiful. So I'm gonna put some sake, and the white wine is similar. So I'm gonna put a little sake here. Very nice. And then I'm just going to be keeping this in the fridge. Right now I'm just gonna put in like a room temperature back here. I mean, the room temperature is okay, then I can cook a little bit earlier. But, okay, so let's see. Then I'm gonna make some little sauce and cutting my favorite, like Dijon mustard, and then I have a special, like, peach mango chutney I have. I'm just gonna mix it, and that'll be a little on the side with the dipping sauce. So that'll be my dinner. So now I get to prepare for everything. It's done. Very, very nice. Okay, so now let's put it this one. So we don't use the sake anymore, so we'll put it here for now. And how's everybody? Everybody like the lamb? I love lamb more than beef. Okay, so we don't need I mean, you can use a garlic in the yakisoba, but we never use typical Japanese cooking. We normally don't use a garlic. I don't think we ever use a garlic. Yes. So anyway, so let me setting up a pan here so you can see we can cook it together here. So let me kind of cleaning up here, and we can start cooking and we can start eating together. Okay, so let me setting up. I've been using this hot plate for a long time. So as my rice cooker, I had to say goodbye to my rice cooker, but this is actually the one too. Pretty soon I need to say goodbye because I've been using for a long time. And it's about the time. And let me turn it on. This one is super high heat and you can cook it so quickly, everything. I made this big hot plate to all the pot sticker, like 80 pot sticker. No, not 80 is maybe exaggerating. So maybe like 60 pot sticker lining up with the kimchi inside. I don't know if I ever made it here. Maybe I did my own show one on my account, but this is really good. A kimchi pot sticker is so awesome. Then put it like all the 61, put it all together and cook it all together. So this one is really useful. I think it's warming up, right? They used to see this like lighting up. That's why I think it's about the time. It's about the time too. So I'm gonna put some sesame oil. Even I put some little bit of sesame oil here, and then I'm just gonna wait a little bit because it's gonna be really quick. But I have everything's ready. Oh, I need to be ready. I need to grab my bonita flake. That's gonna be in. And I need to grab like egg on the end too. So let me grab a couple items. Let me grab like baby eggs. So we're gonna use the egg later. So put on the side. Let me put on here. We're gonna use some bonita flake. And that will be the nice touch. For the katsuobushi, the bonita flake, we're gonna put on the top. That's gonna be super authentic Japanese way to cook. And then I have to grab the two sauce. One is the Worcestershire sauce, Japanese version, and one I have a Yakisoba sauce. And some of you love the mayonnaise. I have a Japanese mayonnaise. So I will show you how to eat this one, but it's really good. And if you cook it a lot, and you can even freeze it and in a Tupperware, and you can just warm it up and you can eat it all the time. So I think it's getting there. Yeah, this one's supposed to be, see the nice lump going on, but it's hot, yeah. Okay, it's getting there. So right now, I think I know this. I don't know how many years I use this one too. I think really time to get a new one. But okay, so I'm gonna start cooking this all the pork here. And I know my son took a 2 wisdom tooth yesterday, so poor things. He cannot eat this. I saw him just a while ago. He looked like a chipmunk. A chipmunk. But he only took a 2. The other, my son took a 4 all the time. So 4 was kind of like was not a, it's still the second day 2 was kind of painful. But I think a 2 is better. So yeah, I think he feels better. But he just can drink a soup or something. So he cannot eat this probably for a while. So, okay, so I'm gonna start. I already seasoned marinated here. And if some of you, I think a lot of you, thank you so much for joining the team. And a lot of you like the kimchi. And I'm very particular about what kind of kimchi. I always taste the kimchi like, this is not good, but this is good. Once I found the one I like. And yeah, this is the pork, like I kind of very thin slice. You can do that. So if some of you love the kimchi, and pork goes so well. You can even cook the pork and some veggies and then kimchi together, and that alone can be like awesome dishes. So yeah, but even like a yakisoba, this one noodle, if you love a kimchi or something spicy one, you can add a kimchi here and cook it. That'd be a good one too. But I cannot find the right good one today, so no kimchi today. So I'm gonna cook in here the pork, and at the same time, I like to find some veggie. I should have put some little more. Fix my hair. Actually, I want to put some onion first, but I think I put the onion all the way to the, I guess, yeah, I like to put some onion first. The cabbage is always so easy to cook, like faster, so I like to put some little veggies, especially the onion parts. Let me find my onion. Okay, I like to do onion first. Here you go. Here you go. Little more onion. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so I got some. As that makes you more hungry, most hungry. Yeah. So a lot of Japanese people cooking together on the table using this kind of thing. So we're talking, drinking, and eating appetizer, and at the same time we're cooking together. Then we do all the things. It's very convenient. It's nice to have it. So veggies, I mean, you can put some more the salt in something, but I guess I don't like the salt too much. So I because we're already gonna put some all the flavors in here later. So I think I'm going to just cook in a simple way. Because the pork has the seasoning too. So we're gonna kind of flip and cooking all the way, especially the pork. So this is a really awesome. You can cook one plate, you can cook all of the things together. You don't need to go back and forth. Like this. And flip. Look at this. And then goes like this. Here you go. You go like this. Okay. Okay, and then veggies, you can just kind of leave it there. But I think we want to start flipping over all the pork here. Can you hear that? The sounds of cooking? Isn't that nice? Smells so good. Oh my goodness, the smell of this. All the mix with the veggies and this pork and sesame oil. It's so good. Okay, so this. And just flip. I just wanted to make sure, even like when you cut the small pieces, everything is make sure it's cooked. Okay, now flip. Okay. Okay. Together. There's a quite a pork. Okay, flip back. And then more. Everybody hungry now? What's your lunch? What did you have for lunch? I know some of you East Coast people are evening time, so you're getting hungry now. Your snack time. This is actually a good snack to eat. A little bit of noodle, protein. Pork has a protein, and then the veggies. There you go. So it's always nice to cook a lot when you're cooking, so you don't need to do second time. Okay, so veggie is nice. Got a moisture from the pork too, and cooking nicely. Okay, lots of juice from the pork. Just gonna flip it this side. Okay, all the flipping things using the muscle here. So that's a good exercise for my fingers. Although I'm gonna play the piano later on my own account. So yes, actually I started playing the piano. Coming back to piano, I used to play age 4 to age 15. So I decided at the end of last year to actually I want to get back on the piano. So like I've been playing the piano for like 26 days or something. Almost finished the one song. So if you wanna chime in my music time, please chime in. But using that, I started playing the piano. Piano using a lot of chord. Like when I play the piano, I feel like I want to drink more water. It's like excellent exercise. I use not just my finger muscle, but I use more like arm muscle. And my core is tight. And I use my one leg because I'm pressing the pedal. Only thing leg I don't use is maybe on my left leg, I guess. Yeah, but it's really good exercise. Yeah. So anyway, so join my music night too. If you like some my practice piano. It's not like a professional piano. Practice piano. So, okay, so getting there. So I'm going to start a little bit of blending and mix it, because when you blend into all the veggies, and be careful, there's a bubbling all the, so then you can cook some of the veggies together, has all the flavor together with the veggies too. Okay, so now I'm gonna start putting into all the veggies. Okay, now let's put everything in here. Yeah, this cooking part, so putting the whole thing. And remember, there's a whole bunch of things, so let's put a whole thing. So everything goes in here. See, that's a lot of veggies. But because it has all the veggies, you can see it's going to, oops, it's going to be shrink. So once I got this one, let's see, I can put a little bit of more oil, but I think, okay, so I think I'm gonna start putting a little bit of bonita flake here. And bonita flake doesn't taste like I mean, it's really good. It's more like when you're adding on, it's getting more like Asian kind of flavor, Japanese flavor. So I use this one like as a dashi for this. Instead of adding like a salt and another pepper or something, using this one. And you can actually even eat this one. However, your cats will love this. Your cats will love this one, the bonita flake. You can eat it, but you can taste a little bit of salt, but it doesn't vary the flavor. You can add into making a miso, the dashi. You can see so many different ways to use. But if you want to make something more Japanese flavor, I use the bonita flake, maybe adding on top of like salmon when I'm cooking. Stuff like that. And let's see. Then all we need to do is just wait. We want to cooking good. But veggies is because just the steam comes from the bottom. You just kind of leave it there, and it's kind of automatically cooking. The bottom of the veggies started like getting a lot of heat, so kind of like started mixing. Look at that, there's a lot of veggies, but it's going to be a shrink, so you watch out. Okay, nice. Oh, smells so good. Smells so good. Okay. I think it's pretty much even for the heat, but sometimes once in a while, maybe like the side doesn't have like some of the heat, then you can kind of blend in. But so cooking, this one cooking, and then at the same time, because the veggie is gonna be automatically cooking, and then I already gonna start putting. Okay, we have a good time. But so this noodle, I'm gonna open that. And this one kind of like has a little hard on this one, so I'm gonna leave it here. Either leave it on the top, and with the steam water kind of breaking down the noodle. So instead of trying to kind of scrape the noodle out, so that's kind of my way to, instead of trying to mixing all the things, opens out the package, leave it here for now. All the steam water just kind of breaking down all the noodle. So I'm gonna do 3. Who wants to join this lunch? All you need to do is bring your plates. There's plenty of food right here. Okay, and sometimes if you like to have like more, like a little more like flavors in this one, you can even do adding a little bit of bacon here. Has more stronger flavor, like salty flavors. Or you can do bacon, or what else you can add on here. Some people like the seafood, so some people like cutting a squid and just cooking the squid, and some people don't like the Worcestershire sauce kind of flavor, so they like the simple soy-based flavors. So some people just do the soy sauce one. So it's all up to you. But right now it's we just wait here. See? Then waiting a moment. That's a good one. I guess that was the right timing. And you don't want to adding the sauce really quick, because are you coming to eat all that? Yeah, I'm gonna eat the whole thing by myself. No, just kidding. I don't know. Some people can do. You know, I don't know. I'm not the one of those people can do. I can go a contest and eat and eat. Yeah, no, I cannot do that. So some stuff gonna leave for the dinner too. My points are, if you're adding to this earlier, because this has a sweetness and this has like there's a sweetness, so basically it's gonna start burning a little bit like too soon when you're adding all the sauce. So I don't do that. I would wait until like your veggie is completely cooking, and it kind of blend into those. See that those noodle with the steam is naturally. I don't need to like try to take the whole things out. I'm just simply to put it out here. See that nice steam will kind of start breaking up. So once you start cooking all of the things, then I would adding the sauce will be the end. But again, I adding the bell pepper, so bell pepper can be a little hard, so we want to cook it really good. You can close it and you can steam it too. That's one way if you're in a hurry. But then when you steam it, like a lot of more moisture comes, so and get a little more like a lot of water liquid inside. So I kind of like to opens up and cooking this way. Okay, see, like already naturally this noodle is, this is still has something naturally just breaking up. So this one too, this one's still like this one, so I'm gonna keep it this way. Smells very nice. And if you want to break more, you can kind of blend into the bottom. Make sure the bottom veggies. Momo, you're here? My golden doodle Momo. Okay, I see your only tail. Come on this side to say hello. Oh, hello, say hello to everyone. Okay, you cannot see. But anyway, my Momo, golden doodle, she's a hungry girl. She's always hungry. I can see her dog food, she's there. She's not touching yet. Because she had a nice salmon last night. I made a nice salmon. And because one of my sons cannot eat it, so went to the Momo. So, yes, hello Friend Diego, thank you so much. Yes, this is amazing, easy. So I know Momo is waiting my amazing food. See how easy to spoil dog, but I'm gonna put this yakisoba on top of like Momo's dog food, so she will eat the whole things. Okay, so put it this. So start mixing here. Once mixing the whole things, I'm still waiting. Okay, and mixing the whole things, and it has a lot of moisture comes. So, but then I want to also, this one is still a little hard, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Okay. So this is, I think I'm doing only a right one, so sometimes I like to use left hand, so I get smarter using the other hands, I think. I don't know, somebody told me that. If I use the both hands, I'll get smarter. I don't know, have you heard about that? Mom, are you going outside or are you gonna stay here? Oh, she's waiting the moments. Momo is waiting your lunch, huh? Okay, so now I think it's getting there. Now I'm sweating. I'm sweating, but there's a whole heat. Now I can feel like, I know sometimes we go to Japanese restaurant and then there's particular like all the hot plates and people cooking. I can feel those people are hard worker because it's all the hot heats all the time. But I just want to mix in the whole thing first. Okay, so let's double check. Everything mixing but not burning. It's getting hot on the bottom, so this side is started sticking in the bottom. Okay, so I think it's about the time to mixing the, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna start putting, first one is the oyster sauce, Japanese version. Put in the whole thing here. Okay, and then second, I kind of mix it. This one has a little more sweeter sauce. I'm gonna kind of mix a little bit together, like that. You don't want to put too much because once you're adding too much sauce, you cannot fix it. So you want to have maybe the less sauce, and then you just want to add on. And now you want to cook it with this pan with all the flavors. Okay, let me put this whole things. Okay, mix, mix, mix. Okay. Oh, my right side. I don't know how many times I did this. Oh, somebody need to come here to help me to mix with this one. I need a left-handed person. Okay, I know. Okay, so okay, let me go left. It's very hard to do that. Okay, I'm the right-handed. Okay, so put it here, whole things, mix, mix, mix together. And if this one has a kimchi in it, there's gonna be a different smell too. Okay, so this one, while we're cooking here, on the side, I'm gonna show it on the side. Put on the side a little bit here. I'm gonna start cooking too. What am I gonna cook here? I'm going to cook a couple egg. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna put one here. Beautiful one. And then one more. One more. Here. Okay, so that's pretty much good. And then if you wanna cook that side quicker, because you can't wait to eating this one, so let me taste it actually while we're cooking this one. And let me taste this one to make sure everything is good. And at the same time, if you wanna cook faster, you just cover up a little bit here. Cover up. Just cover up with this one. Just even cooking faster. But let me taste this one. Let's taste to make sure that everything tastes amazing. Oh, I just realized that, was that the Wednesday is the Chinese New Year or something? Or it's already happening? I'm not sure. But yes, if you are celebrating Chinese New Year, Happy New Year, this will be another great food. Okay, so let me taste this whole parts, and then the veggie, and then the pork parts here, and then some bell pepper here. So let me take the bell pepper. I put a sprouts too, and cabbage. Very good. Actually, the perfect. I don't need to adding any more sauce. All the veggies. Let me add that. This is like I cut the thin pork here. Just a little thin pork here. Very tender. Amazing. Now we check, and now I will show you when you put in on the final plate. Okay. So, if you have some Asian dishes, will be beautiful. But if not, no problem. So basically, you're gonna put some, and then on the bottom, actually, start getting a little burn, but sometimes burn part is tasty too. So just put in a flavor here. All the amazing one is going to be here. And then on the side, there's a lot of vegetable. This kind of dishes, you can eat a lot of veggies. That's what I like about this kind of, it depends on how much you want to eat. Put it like this. And then look at that. Beautiful one. Then I'm gonna turn the keep it like keep it warm, and then I'm gonna keep it this one. I don't burn it. Put on the side. Okay, so then where is my? I had one more. The one. Okay. And then what you need to do is put the 1 egg or 2, depends on how much egg you want it. Put on top of this noodle, nice and beautifully. Put on top like that. And then at the end, just adding a little bit of more bonita flake, just because it's nice. So not too much, but it's nice like that. And if you like the 2 different flavors, you can just really touch base on this one has a little bit of soy sauce. Or just somebody like me has a little sweeter flavors. And you're just adding to a little bit on here, just adding that little bit to sauce on the egg. And if some of you love the mayonnaise, this kind of flavor goes with this Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise. So if you like that kind of flavors, I normally don't like adding the mayonnaise here. I would say just on the edge, adding little mayonnaise on the side, just on the side or something, in case you like or you don't like. So this will be the final version. Yes, this will be the final version. So yeah, if you wanted to order this one, you just order for DoorDash right now, so it's gonna be on the way. Ramen on here. I think I've done the ramen. Yeah, I think I've done the ramen too. Yes, but I haven't been the ramen coming back for a long time. That would be a good one too. So let's taste first of all. This egg is really good too. Fresh one. This egg and goes with the noodle part together. It is so good. Let's see if you don't like the egg and has another protein. So I'm just gonna go with that one first. Let me taste it. It is amazing. It is so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me do it again. More noodle and this egg together. Comes like that. Yeah, you go. See the noodle and there's all the egg coming together with a little bit of touch of the sauce. Let me try one more time if that's good enough. It's absolutely speechless. And have my own tea on the side. Happy Wednesday. And then you have to try out this, what's the Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise things. I put it on the side. This kind of a Japanese sauce flavor and the Kewpie mayonnaise goes together. So, so I would put the, let's see, I put the whole Kewpie mayonnaise, little bit of chunk into this egg parts. And then just let's try with this newer version of the flavors. Some of the egg and a little bit of sauce and the Kewpie mayonnaise all together to see if that's even good. So this whole thing's mixed together. Let's see. Oh, it's a Tuesday. Did I say happy Wednesday? Sorry. Yeah. In Japan, it's right now just turned on Wednesday. No, just kidding. I know it is true, but yes. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday in Japan, yes. Wednesday in Japan. Today is Tuesday. Well, I guess my clock goes really fast, yes. So let me taste it. Actually, I like it. It's like has a sourness here because the Kewpie mayonnaise has a little more vinegar and goes with this egg. And then like it's almost like 2 different kind of flavors in here. It's really good. It's amazing good. I don't know. You have to try out this one time. It is so good. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Some of the Japanese people love their mayonnaise. Because the Japanese mayonnaise and the regular mayonnaise here is tastes different. So you have to try out. But this is absolutely amazing. I hope you like it. And I love it. And you just gotta it's simple, right? If you buy this hot plates, you cook for everybody. If you live by yourself, now what you're gonna do with this whole thing, you can just pack up on the Tupperware and you can freeze it. So you can just heating up anytime you want to eat it, you can eat that too. So anyway, it is absolutely so good. So good. I'm just gonna enjoy too the rest of the stuff. So thank you so much for watching me. Some people request the ramen noodle, Japanese ramen noodle. That's also a great one to cook it too. Some people ask omurice or something. So there's a lot of great Japanese dishes. I haven't maybe try it. So, but yeah, so I'll maybe think about it for what's gonna happen the next week. Actually, there's some, well, anyway, there's so many things I want to share, but I think that I have to feel for it. So I have to choose the right one for me to be hungry and then for me to eat it at the same time. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a great week and appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, Fran Diego and everyone else. And please follow the FoodtokTV. We have so many different amazing chefs here. You can watch every single day. And even after this, you can watch another show too. And yes, it's amazing. So thank you so much for supporting us. I will see you soon and I'll see you next week again at the same time. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Oops, let's see, close.